If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Oh, yeah. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Now the Georgia Bulldogs Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 yards.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Out to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Braden Fisk. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Middle, middle, middle.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass. And that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, L.A.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Schultz, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. They run a toss to Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really had the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That one caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass.
And he's in! Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. For the rookie Higgins, the second pick of the second round. He has his first NFL touchdown. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7.
Rams 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the
Here's first and 10. They run over center with Williams. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Party now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Schultz, the motion man. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking out of the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Stroud to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big run by Chubb. 33 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Once again, it's Chubb. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Chubb. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. Why that Drake, you got a chip? I mean, on my little mouse drip.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Hey, 50!
They go play action with Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Open man is Parkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
50-50.
Stafford working from the pistol. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Rams
40 got.
first down.
40 got.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get your...
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Terrence Ferguson, touchdown LA. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go play action with Stroud. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go. On second down, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Pierce. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 38.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Throw on third down, Stafford. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Rams first down. First down 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now on second and long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the Texans' 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Stroud gives it to Pierce, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Here's Stroud. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your meat, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul?